Ryan's development, Coach. What have you seen from that so far in camp?
Well, I'll tell you, it started in January, and the people that have poured into him, and not just to Ryan Brown, but to all our quarterbacks, but Coach Odom, first of all, number one, our head football coach. And he met with them all through January and February, and he had different pro quarterbacks. I'm not going to mention any names. Have Zoom meetings with them, but our head coach has poured in to our quarterbacks all the way up into this moment, and it's been huge. The next guy is Josh Henson, our offensive coordinator, and Josh Henson has been pouring into our quarterbacks with the mental side of the game, from understanding defenses to every single aspect of our offense and detailing it. And it's been unbelievable, the change from last year to where we are now, and understanding the offense and also where we're going with it. And then Coach Appleby and myself pouring into them January, February, March, April, May, and June, doing quarterback school, all the drill work we've done, huge amounts of drill work, weightlifting, boom, we're going to go do an hour of quarterback school. We're going to do an hour of arm care. We're going to do an hour of understanding buckets and understanding where our reads are and what we're doing, and understanding protections, going through all the details of what we've been doing, and you can see it happening now. You can see it happening right now and where we're at. Now, we just finished practice 6, and I'm pleased, but we've got to keep pushing the envelope and have a sense of urgency at quarterback and protecting the football. Ryan Brown right now has 1 interception after 6 practices, and he's got, I think, 14 touchdowns at this point. We got a trend. We got to keep that trend going.
What are you looking for to separate quarterbacks 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yes, we have a battle with 2 and 3 right now, and that's Evan Shula and Bennett Meredith. And I'll tell you what, Bennett Meredith has showed some great things. You see the senior in him, the older mentality, the leadership. He's been a leader for us. He's doing a great job. And, I just want to see consistency with him. He's got to take care of the football. We've talked about that in those situations. Evan Chuba, who's younger, has a very high ceiling at quarterback. He has done what we've asked him to do from last year to this year to get himself prepared. Now, it's got to be a sense of urgency. And he's got to go play faster in those situations, game-like scenarios as he's going through practice. He's got a great mind, a great understanding of the offense, but he's got to go take it to the field every single day and play faster. And he's got to take care of the football. Just little details that we got to continue to work on.
Sounds like that's where Ryan's really improved, is just getting rid of the ball quick, not holding on too long, not trying to make the hero plays sometimes.
Exactly, and Coach Henson brought this up. You guys know, a basketball player gets to the free throw line and you go through and you're shooting free throws. You know what I'm saying? Coach Henson was the one that's what you got to do at quarterback. You've got to go shoot free throws. Take what the defense gives you, shoot free throws. Don't force things. Don't do a fadeaway at the free throw line. Like, no one's going to do that, right? Boom, everybody shoot free throws. And that's what we've been working on, and it's definitely helped. Also, Coach Odom, we call it whistle to snap, and the mentality of every play of, parking it, and again, positive, next play mentality, and go attack.
What else have you liked about Ryan's progression, fall camp year 1 versus fall camp year 2?
It's completely, I went and watched practice, fall camp practice last year, and it's pretty silly. It's just his footwork, getting loaded, everything, his mechanics, everything is completely changed. So and he's really worked hard at it. So I'm really excited where we're going right now.
Put in the extra work too, making trips to Texas and things like that. That's what you want to see out of your quarterback.
Yeah, and every quarterback in the country has outside trainers and all that, but it matters what we do in this building. That's what matters. And he has listened to what we asked him to do, and he's doing it. The other thing that he's doing, that Ryan Brown's doing, is Ryan Brown is working outside our meetings. He is studying, he is working his tail off. He's calling Coach Henson, asking questions constantly. He is going through it. He's going through reps in his mind, mental images of every play, and it's helping him tremendously. And he's working outside of, when you go home, he's working. And that's what I like to see. That's what we want to see out of him, and that's going to carry over to the season.
When Drew was here, you spent some time with your quarterbacks. I'm sure you were probably in the room, if you were. You kind of talked maybe with Drew Brees said to the quarterbacks and the guys in your room?
I mean, Drew Brees, incredible, and what he said to the team, and very similar, and pour into your teammates. Quarterbacks have got to be the leaders. They've got to be the hardest working group in the entire organization, and it never stops, and you're never finished. You're never finished. You never, and that's why he played for so long, and why he threw for more yards and more touchdowns than any quarterback in the history of the NFL. And obviously he got, anyways, the point is when he broke the record, it's like that's what you see is he outworks everybody in the building. I was lucky enough to go to the Saints and spend a couple days there and follow Drew Brees around, and watching him work after practice, he would go through the entire script and throw every ball that he could possibly throw that he did not throw on every route. And he would have managers all over the field, and he would go through coverages and progressions, and just that leadership when he walked into the room and he starts talking to our quarterbacks just goes a long way. And we appreciate Drew Brees being here so much. It was incredible.